Hey everyone, thanks for learning to play games. My name is Lance, and today I'll be doing an unboxing video for Tidal Blades. This is a brand new one from Skybound Games and Druid City Games. It is a 1 to 4 player game, unless you've purchased the expansion, which will take it all the way up to 5 players. It takes roughly 1 to 2 hours to play, and it is a competitive game where the players are working to gain points, and at the end of the game, the player that has the most points will be the overall winner. This is one I've been super excited about. I had a chance to try this one out at Gen Con a couple years ago, and really enjoyed what I had a chance to play. So I've really been looking forward to digging into this one. I do know that there is some solo rules in this one, so I will be doing a solo rules and playthrough video for my series, but let me know in the comments below what other kind of content you'd like to see around this one. If you want a regular playthrough or a teaching video, let me know in those comments below. I love hearing from you and getting feedback on that. So as always, if you find these videos helpful, if you like what I do, please consider that like button, subscribe to my channel. It's one of the easiest ways you can support channels like mine so we can continue to grow and produce this content. If you want to stay updated on all my videos, also considering that bell so you get notifications anytime I release new content. So let's head to the table and we'll see what's in the box. All right, so let's see what is in the box. And this thing is absolutely massive. All right, so first off, we're greeted with the instruction cards for the deluxe upgrades, all the different things that you're going to be switching out. So instead of using these standees, you have miniatures, and instead of using the punch-out discs, you have molded discs and molded pieces for the different resources. So that's nice, and then just a little ad for their other games. From there, we have the rule book, and I am not a big fan of these oversized rule books. I wish they would have just gone with a regular sized rule book. I know it helps not to have them shift around in the boxes, but I just find that these are a lot harder to handle and place on the board and all that. Just a personal preference of mine. From there, let's take a look at it. We have a breakdown of all the different components and player components, the setup instructions, and the overview. Looks like everything's laid out really nice. They do some, looks like example turns and stuff as well. Challenges. Fairly decent sized rulebook. We're at 19 pages overall. Then we have the almanac, and this is a really interesting guide. It breaks down all the different cards, kind of like they did in Sorcerer City, and I really like that. I think that clarifies a lot of things. If you have questions that kind of come up, they have the breakdown of all of those different cards from what it appears. There's an advanced play mode. We have a 2-player mode and a solo mode, which I am really excited about, and I will probably be doing a solo rules and playthrough video to go along with that series that I've been working on. And a glossary for all the different terms. There's also an art book in this, an art and lore book, so that could be really interesting. I do enjoy these from time to time, especially when they really get into the backstory in that. So let's just kind of thumb through this real quick. And the artwork in this is absolutely beautiful. I mean, this is one of the reasons I'm so excited about this game. It just looks stunningly beautiful. So I'm normally not a huge fan of Euro-style games, but just the artwork alone in this one is a real treat. So I just love it. I love all the vibrant colors, just the very interesting use of different shades and everything. Really, really cool. All right, so from there we're into the game itself, and I did take these out of the packaging in that just so that it doesn't make a ton of noise, as that really is very distracting, I find, in unboxings. So first off, we have our solo rules sheet, breaks down the solo rules and 2-player quick reference. So that's nice. And then all of the different game boards that are included as well. And there is a guide on the side, which I'll have up on the corner there to show you. And it shows how to place all this back in here. So we have our different boards. The one thing I do want to point out is to be careful when you're placing them back in there. They have this foam cushioning to help guide these in there, but it can bend your board a little bit if you're not careful. I noticed that mine's a little bit bent from shipping, and I'll probably try to straighten that out a little bit. But just keep that in mind as you put them back in there. Just be careful not to put them in there in a weird position or whatnot. And each one of these boards also on the back of the board tells you how to lay it out, which is really nice. I do like that quite a bit, that they have that in there so that it really helps as you're setting stuff up. We have our championship board, and again, these will connect on either side. And then all the different player boards for the different factions. Very nice. All right, under there is a round tracker, I believe this is, or a score tracker or something, and that's a miniature. Then we have the score pad to help you calculate your scoring. And underneath that, then we have some sets of cards. These, I'm not 100% sure what these are yet. Looks like another way of potentially getting score points and stuff. But these are really nice. I love the detail. We have special announcement cards with different instructions, so another way of getting points. And then we have the player reference cards. It breaks down all the different dice, and as you upgrade your dice, where you're going from which sets to which sets. And the danger dice and all that information. And then the player aid on the other side, the breakdown of the turn order and all that. Really nice and handy. I love it when companies do that. And then we have all the different monsters that you're going to be going up against to get points. And again, I just love the artwork on these. So cool. They did a wonderful job, and I love the layout of these as well. They have a really nice design team putting these together with their graphic design and all that. Awesome, awesome cards. Okay. All right, so from there we have some more cards up here. So first off, we have plot effects and stunt cards. And again, these will break down additional ways it looks like you're going to get points. Really, again, nice layout. And then the plot effect cards. So those will go there. And then we have the legendary challenge cards as well as the regular challenge cards. And again, these are going to be, I believe, different ways you get points. It's been a while. I did play this at Gen Con a couple years ago when they were running demos. And I believe that was another, like I said, another way you can get points and stuff. But it has been a while since I played, so I do apologize for that. But just really, really cool. Love the artwork again. Cannot wait to check this game out more. Okay, from there we have each player has their own set of cards and a breakdown of their play style, which is nice. Great art. There's also a 5th player faction, which I did not get. I don't think I backed for that. But there is a 5th faction, which I do have the miniature for in here as well. So if you're looking to play 5-player games, you definitely want to pick that up. And then finally, we have all the market cards. So this will be different ways you'll get resources and additional dice, tokens, and stats. Okay. Moving over to the other side, you have a dice tray. This is going to have all of the different dice for the game. You have and then you'll slowly upgrade. So as you'll start the game with a certain set of dice, I believe it's the white dice, and then as you upgrade into different areas, you'll move into better and better dice that will give you more and more of what you're looking for in either direction. And then we also have the damage dice and danger dice and all that kind of stuff, which are D8s. Very cool. And then I did bag all of my extra tokens and things that I won't be using, the standee bases and that. So I just stuck those in there. We have the arena itself, which is a dice tray. Really nice molded dice tray. And we have the two different resources, the little shells in their own case. And we have the little peaches in their case as well. These are really cool. They're little squishy little guys. Very nice. And then finally, all of the miniatures in that. And these trays are really nice. They do a wonderful job of keeping everything organized. They latch on really nice, so it doesn't look like anything's going to shift around too terribly much. We have all the different miniatures. We have the first player token that's metal, and then all of the different characters as well as their little champion standees in there as well. The discs for each character. The one thing I would have liked to see is that these little inserts for these would be a little bit deeper, as you really have to be creative and stacking them just right for them to fit in. I tried putting them in initially and the top would not close real well, so you do have to kind of finagle these just a little bit. It would have been nice to have them just a touch bigger. There is a little bit of additional room that they could have expanded them or probably made them deeper as well. But those are just little critiques. So that's everything that's included in the box. As always, I hope you find this video helpful. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see other content around this, if you would like to see a teaching video or playthrough videos. Like I said, I am going to look at doing a solo rules and playthrough video to cover that aspect, because that's something I'm really interested in for this game anyways. But let me know in those comments below what you think of these, or if there's anything else you would like to see included with unboxing videos of mine. If you like them, if you would like to see additional things, if there's other things that could be of interest that I'm not covering within these. So as always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch my videos and leave me feedback on them. I do appreciate it and take into account everything you say to make the best possible videos. And until next time, I'll see you later.